An original podcast from podlatino.com.
Not all scams leave evidence. Some sound so good, they're almost impossible to doubt, until the truth explodes from millions of speakers at once. This is the story of Milli Vanilli, the duo that rose to the top of the pop world, only to crash and burn before the decade was over. And of the Grammy, that vanished. It was 1989. The world was dancing to Girl, You Know It's True. Two young men, one with dreadlocks and wild dance moves, the other with model looks and a perfect smile, were dominating charts, magazines and TV shows. Rob Pilatus and Fab Morvan were the ultimate pop image. But there was one problem. They didn't sing, not a single note. It all began a year earlier in Germany. Producer Frank Farian, known for creating Boney M, had a finished album but no faces to sell it. So he hired Rob and Fab. They were young, charismatic, photogenic. They would be Milli Vanilli. They were told they'd eventually sing on future records. That never happened. What did happen was success. Massive, global, dizzying success. The album Girl, You Know It's True sold over 7 million copies in the US alone. They won the Grammy for Best New Artist. They toured the world. They were everywhere. Except on the record. Then came the moment everything cracked. July 1989, a live MTV performance in Connecticut. The backing track glitched. The line, "Girl, you know it's," got stuck, looping again and again. Rob ran off stage. The illusion was starting to fall apart. At first, the team tried to contain it, blamed technical issues. But pressure grew. And in November 1990, Frank Farian confessed, Milli Vanilli didn't sing. Not live, not in studio. The fallout was instant. Radio stations pulled their songs. The album was recalled. And on November 21st, 1990, the Recording Academy did something it had never done before. It revoked a Grammy Award. Rob and Fab were exposed, mocked worldwide. They tried to return, this time with their real voices. But it was too late. The industry had moved on, and the audience had judged. Rob fell into addiction. He died in 1998 of an overdose. He was 32. Fab remained in music, in art, in his story. Were they victims, accomplices, both? Vinyl Crimes doesn't claim to absolve. But it does remind us that in the music industry, sometimes the biggest lie is the one that sounds perfect.